Hey, this is Robert Jordan. Check this out. Norfolk Southern. I'm at the end of Woodall Road, Lynchburg, Virginia, at the Norfolk Southern maintenance facility. Also, it's where the Kinney yard is. We're watching Norfolk Southern train pull onto this onto the split here. This train came out of Roanoke probably an hour and a half ago. Looks like an intermodal. They're going to be going across the Lynchburg Expressway here shortly. This is like a connector that connects between the east-west of the Kinney, over here at the Kinney yard, and connecting over to the north-south line of the Montview yard. Probably going to be going north there. Sometimes I end up stopping here. We'll see if they make it all the way through here. They seem to have been stopped earlier because I heard the thing. I heard the horn go off on the locomotive, but that was like 10 minutes ago. That was about a mile or two away, so I saw a train come down through here earlier from the opposite direction. It was an Amtrak. It was the Northeast Regional. It just came down from Washington, D.C. and en route to Roanoke, Virginia. They come down opposite direction on this track and go west. Yep. Looks like they're slowing down. There was a similar train that was here about maybe half an hour ago. They were stopped across the split here, across the expressway. I couldn't film it at the time I was driving. Yeah, that's what I thought. Looks like they're coming to a stop. They have come to a complete stop. Well, since they've come to a complete stop, I'm going to see if I can relocate to another location ahead of this, because it won't take them long before they'll start back up. So let me pause this and relocate to a different location. Alright, that is the montview yard. That might be the train that you see in the center, might be holding up the
fully return credit, which is a refund of taxes you already paid. So long as you and business through the pandemic, you may well qualify. It takes all of 10 minutes to see if you qualify, and it's worth it. 102 points. More details at SRNews.com.
All right. This is the other side of Montview Yard. Kind of hard to see now. The foliage looks like a lot of tanker cars. There's one spot up ahead here that I might be able to get a shot through to the other side there. Used to be before the green stuff came back out on the trees, you could see all the way to the train track. But now the leaves have grown, you can't, it's kind of hard to see. We're heading north on Mayflower Drive, or east. There used to be a railroad crossing right here, kind of like a spur. Used to go to that business on the right. No longer there, they've taken the tracks up. We're going to go down Oddfellows Road here.
6 acres. Virginia Highway home 1.5 acres and 2 buildings on 3.62 acres. Call Rick Manley for further information. 540-874-59.
We're going to go around this traffic circle. That's Virginia Route 128 that we were on.
To have what you need when you need it. We offer over 1 million products in about 1,000 countries. Plus distribution centers nationwide, all working for you. Now you can get supplies and products even faster. Place an online order from anywhere. Then head to your local Ferguson counter. Pro Pickup. We'll have it ready for you in as little as 1 hour. So you can get in, get out, and get back to the job. Ferguson, where the pros go. Visit Ferguson.com to find a counter location near you. Enjoy authentic Mexican food in Central Virginia at La Corona. Tamales, tostadas, enchiladas, tortillas, taquitos, your favorite Mexican
Boy, I can feel that come across.
Nearby with locations in Wards Road near the Wards Ferry Road intersection.
That's looking northward.
Forest just before Carroll.
That's looking northward on the tracks. And that's looking south toward Montview Yard. Nothing on the tracks there. We're going to go down to Carroll Avenue, just down this way. It's just a block down that way. Quarter mile maybe. Let's head on down there and check it out. We are here at the Carroll Avenue crossing, just north of the Montview Yard. Right here it's double track. You see the tracks are, this is main line north-south Norfolk Southern. And that's the bridge we were on earlier over there, Oddfellows Road. That's Oddfellows Road overpass. Train will be coming from that direction. I think I just heard the horn on the train. It's like maybe half a mile, maybe an actual mile down the track. Not too busy down here right now. Kind of difficult to see the writing on the tracks. It might be on the other side. Now check this out. Right here, there's one on the other side also. On the other track, there's wires right there. Goes into the gravel bed, goes over to the signal box, and that tells the signal box when the train is getting close. Although it could be further down the track down that way. There might be another box down there. Maybe an advance. Well, there's a switch down there too for a siding. So, but with so much mass on the wheels of the locomotive, it completes the circuit telling the controller here in the box when to lower the crossing gates, when to turn the lights on. Kind of hard to see any writing on here. I can hardly read that right there itself. It's well shaded, but anyways, there's old railroad ties right there. They just retied this section of track, although they might come back in here and do some more in the future, like this one right here. This one right here looks that one right there looks a little split, maybe weathered. And what they're doing is it looks like they're replacing the worst ones and they're coming back and they'll get the others. So, let me go down here. Check this out. Railroad spike. Railroad spike. I'll just leave it be where it is. So, we'll wait here and see when the crossing gates go off. We'll wait for the train. Should be down here soon. They don't sit on that split too long. There's some traffic on this road. Carroll Avenue. It's a mix of residential, some industrial, and commercial. Most of the traffic uses Oddfellows Road. Kids. Too bad they weren't here. Too bad they're not going to be here for the train. Alright. We'll go ahead and wait. We'll pause it here and see when the train comes. Might be a while. Okay, now the train is coming. It's finally coming. Should start sounding his horn as soon as he gets down here. Not running real fast. Kind of running slow. He gets closer to the crossing, he'll turn his bells on, lights. We'll alternate and he'll sound the horn. He's not going real fast. Now the crossing gates go off. Just a little bit past that. He sure is moving slow. They must be traffic further up the line. This train is bound for Charlottesville, Virginia. After it goes through Madison Heights, Monroe, Virginia, it'll be heading for Charlottesville. Of course, it goes through Amherst, of course, but it'll be heading for Charlottesville, Virginia, up through the Diamond up there, Diamond Crossing. The only reason I know they're going slow is maybe track maintenance. And gave me a horn salute. These guys do a good job at what they're doing. They like to be filmed. This is a intermodal so far. There's another set of signals north of here. Looking through the cars, between the cars to cross the crossing. If you only got a few cars on the other side, and then right here you only got one vehicle. He's starting to pick up speed now. Right before they get to the Kemper Street Amtrak station, there's another set of signals by that tunnel before you get to under Park Avenue. And then there's another set of signals just past Memorial Avenue, 5th Street Bridge before they go over the Blackwater Creek. He's picking up speed now. He must have passed a signal down there and it gave him the go-ahead to speed up. There might be a... oh, we're getting close to the end of the train. Couple empties. There we go. End of the train. Huh. The bell rings on that one even when the gate goes up. Only 2 vehicles from this direction, a lot of vehicles from the other direction. Wow. That's it on that train. I'll go see if there's any other trains rolling right now. Maybe I'll go downtown to the lower basin and check out. Or I'll go by the Amtrak station and see if there's anything going on there. This train will be past the Amtrak station by the time I get there, so. We'll go on down there and see this trestle up ahead? If that train went straight, he would have gone straight over this trestle. This is the east-west line that just north of Rutherford Street, coming out of the Kinney yard. It's pretty old. Get quite a bit of trestle here in Lynchburg. We're going to go down on the, we're going to go up the Lynchburg Expressway for a short bit. Alright, there's this first bridge, that's Campbell Avenue. The bridge above it is an old spur line and no longer there. And the one we just passed the last one back there, that is the bridge that the train that we just saw would have gone over. He's already past that point. We're going to go down to the Amtrak station, see if there's anything going on down there. We are at the Lynchburg Amtrak Camper Street station. This is the old station, of course. The upstairs used to be a train station, and then this end used to be like a bus station. Greyhound used to be here. And the upstairs is now the Lynchburg Voter Registration and Elections Facility. The lower level is where the train station is now. And this over here is, well, the Greyhound closed the ticket facility here in Lynchburg and gave that responsibility to selling tickets over here to the Greater Lynchburg Transit GLTC company, Greater Lynchburg Transit Company. And they sell Greyhound or Breezeway tickets for the buses here. But this used to be where the Greyhounds used to pull. Not many Greyhounds anymore. There's only one bus line that I know of that comes through here. Mostly from Richmond. Richmond to Dallas, Texas. It is 3:01 p.m. on Wednesday, April 19th. There's the tunnel I told you about under Park Avenue. So you got a few cars here. And you got some people hanging around. I'll see those waiting for the there'll be another Amtrak Northeast Regional that came through here about an hour or so ago. They run 2 trains each day. There's one that goes up in the morning, and then there's one that comes down in the afternoon. And then they'll be coming back up from Roanoke, head up for Washington, D.C. And meanwhile, there's another. There used to be only 1 train, but now they got 2 trains for the Northeast Regional that stop here. And I don't know about the Crescent. The Crescent usually comes down here, unless they got a secondary trip for that now. I can't remember. That train that we shown earlier would have come north past this point. This is see that set of tracks to the right of the concrete? That used to be where the Northeast Regional would end when it came down from Washington, D.C. But now it continues on from here to Roanoke, Virginia. So the final stop is in Roanoke now instead of Lynchburg. Let me see if I can get that signal way down there. It might be hard to see. Right now, it's kind of hard to see, but barely see it. There's a yellow signal down there on top. And that's 5th Street Bridge, Memorial Avenue. And there's 2 spurs right here, 2 siding spurs. They park inspection trains, geometry trains, stuff like that there. Nothing's parked down there today. Two sets of tracks go up north across Blackwater Creek, and maybe half a mile or a mile up north of here, near the Flowers Bakery, it goes down to 1 set of tracks. And that's a set of tracks that goes down through the tunnel under Rivermont, past the Riverside Park, and goes across the James River at that trestle there. So I'll do a future taping of that one. So that'll be it. Unless a train comes down, I don't think there's going to be more trains down here for a while. There is an Amtrak train that comes down here later on this evening. The first one will be the Northeast Regional. And then the next one will be the Crescent. And the Crescent's like a it's not a regional. It's like a if you want to call it a long haul passenger train. It goes down. It comes through Lynchburg from DC. Goes through Lynchburg all the way down through Danville Greensboro and down to Charlotte, and then beyond that goes down to New Orleans. So Northeast Regional comes out of DC, goes here to Lynchburg, and then cuts over that split I showed you and goes over the Roanoke now. That's where it ends in Roanoke. It turns around down there. So, alright, that's it from Norfolk Southern down here at the Amtrak station, Lynchburg, Virginia. Leave a comment if you want.